everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Finca Life, where we show you what's been going on at the Finca at Tenerife Horse Rescue during this week. So we've got some good things happening today. I'm going to give you some animal updates and some life updates. We've got some really exciting news, and we've got some animals up for adoption. So I don't know where to start. We can walk around and see. There's an interesting two topics. Mandy, everyone knows her. If not, we'll introduce you her soon. But more interestingly, this big boy here. I mean, he's lovely too. He's adopted. We're not ignoring you, but he's got a lovely home. But Toby's looking for his lovely home. He's a very, well, you may have seen on social media, we just announced him. He's one of our newest rescues. He spent his entire life on just free on a finca, and he was just, apparently because the neighbours rescued him and they said, and he was free there, but then they got new dogs and then they just left him on a chain after that. But somehow they decided, or they convinced him, they convinced the owners to give him up for adoption because he spent his life on a chain. So we got him here. So that was good news, but then it got worse than that. The poor boy, he actually has filaria, which is heartworm, and so he's under treatment for that, which is a shame. It's something that's incredibly common here, and it can be life-threatening, but it's okay. We've had lots of dogs go through it in treatment. In fact, Chewy's not behind me anymore. Chewy, no. Down there. Chewy had heartworm, he's recovered from it. Mackie, it's just a long procedure and an expensive procedure. So if you want to donate and help sponsor him, you can. But more importantly, we're looking for a forever home for him because this place is a little bit overwhelming for him. It's a bit much. He doesn't want much. He doesn't need much, but he loves people. But I think there's a bit too many dogs here. We've got 35 free dogs. He's good with all people and animals, but when there's so many dogs, he gets a little bit stressed. However, things might change. We've only just castrated him last week, so obviously things are going to, well, as you can see now, he gets on really well sometimes, but it's just a little bit overwhelming when there's too much. But time will tell. Once he's off the lead, maybe things will be different. Once the testosterone and he's over the heartworm, things will change. But if he pulls at your heartstrings, we'd love him to have a home to help him through his treatment instead. Because he's lovely. He really is a sweetie. Anyway, that's number one of our point. Let's see what else we can go. Thank you, by the way. Let's see what else we can talk about. Deja vu. Look, tripod's in the same place. We've talked about tripod again. Exactly the same spot. So I'm going to tell you something really, really interesting. But it sounds ironic because I'm going to show you our washing machine. But that sounds silly. But it's for some reason something that everyone finds incredibly interesting. And every time we have visitors and tours, they all film themselves doing it. And it's a comment that we get really a lot on social media, is how we do our washing and how it works. We've got two, but while we're down here, I want to show you this one because it's the original. Oh, and Simba is demonstrating for us. Look. This is how we do our washing, isn't it, Simba? A Simba and a chicken are demonstrating. Meow! What do you have to say, Simba? Into the microphone, please. Oh, sorry, you look really scared. Meow! Simba is I might have even talked about him quite recently, but he is a boss. He has been here since before we had the Finca. And we got him at the same time as we got Silver, who for sure is around. Yeah. Simba, and I'll find Silver. And we had him before we actually had the Finca. And we had him and three others, and he is a tough cat. He's like the boss. Then we rescued Silver, and they just fought to the point they both wanted to be the boss. We rehomed Silver twice, and he came back. He found his way back, and we're like, okay, fine, we accept. From that moment, they're inseparable, and they became best friends, and this was like 6 years ago. And now they own the Finca together. But for one time when to prove a point, he's not here. Where is Simba? Everywhere you look, there's some random chickens. Look, there's some chickens here, and our poo bubbler. Another chicken with Twiglet. He's also a boss. Where is Silver? That's unbelievable. But this is Lemon Puff. He's also had him before the Finca. This seems to be where the old ones hang out. In fact, Lemon Puff, they've got some really good names. This is Lemon Puff. He was a tiny little fluff ball when we got him, and he actually lived in the house with me before we had this place, didn't you? Oh, meow, yeah. You're an old boy now. Yeah, and they still hang out down the old spot. All right, Puff. He doesn't have a hugely exciting story. He's had a very relaxed and happy life because we had him as a kitten and he's just had a happy life. Twiglet, he's another old one. So I was coming to talk about, here we go, this is Silver. He's coming in, and I assume he's coming to say hello to Simba. So yeah, I was going to talk about washing machines, but now I'm going to talk about cats for a minute. Because let's be honest, cats are more interesting than washing machines. Hi, Silver. Hi, Silver. Hello. He was absolutely feral as well when we got him. You couldn't touch him, and then he became one of the cuddliest cats. Hi. I love all the cats down this old spot. Because this is the original part of the finca, and they're like, no, this is home, and they refuse to move. And they stay down here. This is their cat feeding station. We had to make little cat flaps so the chickens stopped stealing all the food. To stop you going in, excuse me, chicken. Cat feeding station. So yeah, this is Silver. Silver and Simba are besties. Anyway, we'll go back to the washing machine, which is actually what I came down to talk about. It's cool, right, isn't it? We get experimental here because there's a problem you don't expect to have as chickens stealing the cat food. It's your fault, and yours, and yours. I think this was the original one, prototype one. See, another chicken. Anyway, Simba, can we come back and explain about our washing machine? All right, you don't have to move. It's quite evident what we need to do. It's bike powered. How about if I sit with you on my lap? No? So it's pretty obvious, but because we are a sustainable community. We don't have enough electric to have it properly, and we were used to be washing by our hands, but it was a little bit too much. So we made bike-powered washing machines, and you use it like a normal washing machine, put water in and out, but obviously with organic and eco cleaning products. And then you get fit at the same time, and all the visitors come and they absolutely love it. We'll find a video of someone doing it because he doesn't want to let me and I don't want to disturb him. It's an unwritten rule you can't disturb cats. For some reason you can disturb dogs when they're on you because they're insistent they come back. Cats, you have to work hard. You don't want to disturb them. But anyway, after that, the water then goes here and goes to our garden. And all of this comes from just washing people's clothes by feet. Pretty cool system. So I'm actually just going to go straight back up where we came from. Here's another one of the original cats. This seems to be an episode about cats. This is Fuzzy. Fuzzy is Simba's brother. Meow. He's another one of the originals. Who was black, but he spends all his days sitting in the sun and has gone brown. Hi. Meow. I heard another cat. Where is another one? Would you like to say something to my microphone? No, the microphone's here. He's cool. You are a cool cat. We have 35 cats. If anyone wants to adopt a cat, we have lots of cats. These guys are probably not up for adoption because they would not want us to, they don't want to leave. They've been there for so many years and they are secure in their spot. Right, as you can see, everyone, look how super busy. Feeding animals, cleaning animals. You know what it's like with animals, they're everywhere. And I got the easy job today. I just walked through talking about it. And everywhere you look, there's either a cat or a chicken. So back up the hill, I want to talk about Indio. And here's the horse we put, or the pony. Why do I talk whilst walking up the hill? Ugh, it's a very big hill. We have Indio, who you may have seen on the other social media platforms. He's our pony. And you may have seen from the video that we put out. And oh my God, I'm so unfit. Might have to just watch the view for a second. Let's just have a moment to look at the view while I catch my breath. Right, I think I got my breath back. Oh, you think I get used to that? I do not, especially carrying a 12 kilo baby up and down that hill. You think I'd be fitter than I am. I'm not. So let's go talk about Indio. The cute little pony, and he is cute. I can't really do anything with him, as you will have seen on the other video. The reason why we have him is because he is so nervous and so scared, and it's really sad. Oh look, there might even be some training with him. They are, but I think they might not want to be on camera. So we can just, they don't want to do, not because they don't want to be on camera, but they don't want to get too much of what they're doing. So we can just glance over and you can just sort of see. And then I'll talk about him separate, but you can see this is what they're doing at the moment. This is positive reinforcement training with him. So they're doing a bit of work. We'll leave them to it, and I'll talk about him elsewhere, because these are two of our volunteers who are really working with positive reinforcement. And we try, basically what we're trying to do with him is to get his confidence, because if you see from the previous video, well, we can link it and you can watch his proper story, he's so nervous. He'd never had any interaction with humans or animals. Something really, really beautiful happened this morning. I didn't get it filmed brilliantly because I was far away and I didn't want to disturb it, but it's the first time we've seen, and he had a connection with Elvis, and it was so cute because he was so scared of other horses, and they were mutual grooming, which for the non-horsey people is basically where they're cuddling and grooming each other, but it's really, really a sign of connection and trust and friendship, and it was so heartwarming. I got a second of it on camera just for proof, but it was heartwarming. So it's a huge step in the right direction. We've got 2 volunteers in there, and he's allowing them in the paddock, and he's still relaxed and he's training. So it's a huge, huge, huge step forward from the video you saw a couple of weeks ago. So that's a great start for Indio. So now the girls have gone. I didn't want to disturb their training too much, but look, you can see, look, he's got a friend. Little cute Indio and Elvis, how cute are they? It's absolutely adorable seeing them together. And hopefully with Elvis's, we're really lucky that they both came pretty much at the same time, and with Elvis's confidence, hopefully it can teach Indio. Oh, we've never really had ponies, we never had ponies, or real ponies, and all of a sudden we get these 2, and they're so cute. And all totally, totally different stories though. So I really hope that they can, you know, what they have. They've clicked together absolutely brilliantly, much better than we expected. So we hope that they can gain the confidence, and hopefully they'll start then taking them out walking, and he can go a little bit with him. But because Elvis is extremely confident, probably a little bit too much confident a lot of the times, but typical Shetland pony. But yeah, how lovely is that? Look, what do they eat? I don't want to disturb them too much around here, but I think they won't, because they're gaining so much. Hi guys. We're not a huge fan of keeping head collars on, but with a pony you can't really touch, it's a safety issue. Ah, yummy. Look at you getting brave. You cute little pair. So we're really happy with the progress. I mean, we've got a long way to go, long way to go. He's just, you see the difference. Elvis is munching away happily, and Indio's like, well, I'm not going to run away from you, but I'm going to stare at you and give up what I'm doing. So we should probably leave him to it so he can actually have his food and in peace. But he's like, look, I'm not going to run, but I'm not comfortable with you there yet. So but it's all a step in the right direction, and as that's what we said, with positive reinforcement and time, that's what we do. We reward each step in the right direction. Yeah, so each step, but he's doing well, slowly, but, oh look, there's Toby again. Let's start and finish. No, don't worry. And start and finish with the Toby. Over here, in case you're wondering where my co-host is, I just spotted that he's over here playing. Hey co-host. Hello. Co-host, do you want to come and say hello to your Finca fans? Squidge, do you want to come and say hello? Oh yeah, there's a microphone. No, you can't steal it. Yeah, microphone. Oh no, we would like something else. Co-host would like something else. So on that, shall we say goodbye to everybody, and I'll go do what you would quite like. Yeah, say bye. We've covered quite a few topics this week, and he's quite clear with what he's asking for. So on that, I have to leave. So if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, comment below, ask us some questions. Which animals would you like to see? Which updates do you want to see? And we have to go. So thank you very much. See you next week. Say bye. Say ciao. Wave the camera. Bye. Real behind the scenes Finca Life. This is actually what most of my Finca Life is like these days. Every time he sees me, he's not going to talk. There we go. Sometimes he talks back. He always talks back to Iggy. So I don't perform, no.